Inniswil Ministries International presents Midweek Message. Hi, family. Well, fam, first I want to say Merry Christmas because I probably won't. Well, I'll talk to you in other. This is the last one for this one. Well, the last one before Christmas because my stuff goes all the way out until New Year's. I have a whole holiday season. All right. So I think more important than talking about your idea of self care, you know what your idea of self care is. You know those things that you do for you that make you feel good. Let's talk about redirecting. And so you have your feeling, you identify your feeling, write down your feeling in your journal, identify your trigger, like what happened before I started feeling that way. Now, here's the hard part, not to stay in that, not to stay in that feeling. Like, not to stay in bed with the covers over your head, right? Not to stay in your same pajamas for 3 days. Not to stay locked in your house and avoiding being around people. Like, how do we redirect our thinking? And so Philippians 4:8 says that we should think on these things. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. So we can't get all caught up in these negative emotions. We've got to redirect that because Bible's telling us this is what we should be thinking on, not on who we lost, not on who's not here, not on um, where you could be, like not on any of that. All my family's in New Jersey. I could be there, but I'm here and I'm staying here. So, you can't fixate on that. You have to redirect your thinking. So, how do we redirect our thinking? Well, Philippians 4:8 tells us how. And here's some other things we can do. You can get creative, draw, color, um, baking. You can bake something. Baking is art. Like you could decorate your cake, right? You could decorate some cookies. Like you could really get creative out here with your baking. Um, Draw, paint, color, arrange flowers. I like arranging dry flowers. I got that from my mom. Or real flowers. It doesn't matter. It's fun just getting in there. Messing around with the flowers. So find that thing. That's part of the self-care, right? Finding that creative outlet. You could read a book. Like when's the last time you've read a really good book? I've been reading the Bible for a year, in a year for like 3 years, so I don't get a lot of time to read other things, but I'm going to make time this season. I got a lot of books that I need to get caught up on. Read a book. When I was a child, I would read a book and I could be anywhere in the world at any given time, right? I learned about different jobs and I just learned so much from reading. You could take a walk. That's my favorite. And it's been a while because I was sick and I just have not had the energy to get up and get out there, but I'm going to. Let your no be no. Don't allow people to involve you in things that you really don't want to be involved in. Like, I'm not a club girl. I've never really been a club girl. It's very crowded and it's very noisy and it's just not my type of hype. I've been talked into it on many occasions, but I won't be talked into it again. Just that's not fun for me. Set your boundaries. Like, in your okay, so if you have family over your house, what time at your house is going to be cleared out? Like, what time's everybody going home? Um, who comes to your home? Set a boundary. If you don't want that person there, they don't have to be there. Set boundaries with your time. If you if you don't have time to fit that into your schedule, don't redo your whole schedule, especially if it's full of self-care. Don't redo your whole schedule for someone else's emergency, which brings us to the last one. Don't allow someone else's poor planning to become your emergency. Now, we all like to help. It's part of us. We all like to help sometimes. But yeah, some people always need. And some people are always in emergency mode and you're not. And you can't help everybody. And so we tend to want to stay busy instead of feeling our feelings, but sometimes staying busy is detrimental to your health and well-being. Okay? Like doing what everybody else wants you to do may not be what's best for you at this time. Like it could be good for you a couple months from now, but for right now, it's not. And that's okay. All right, I'm running out of time. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. And listen, I hope you didn't break the bank. I hope you made it all about Jesus, fun, and family. Well, join us again next time when In His Will Ministries International presents Midweek Message. Until then, bye.